What up, everybody? And today I took a trade today and made a little bit over $500. And let's talk about the trade that I took today on 13th of May 2026. And the trade that I took, as you can see right over here, you can see that my result this month profit 1.7K. And let's talk about the trade that I took today first, right? And I'm going to also talk about the trade that I took yesterday, which was a bit tough for me, and trade I would say terribly yesterday. But um I got profit and I treated it as a lesson. But anyway, let's talk about the trade that I took today first, right? So basically today I took we say I took a short here, right? So why I took a short, I think it's pretty simple. I think I took a short here and put my stop here. The whole reason is okay, probably we're at top of the range and then uh every single time price break above it close the gap. You can see that close the gap. And then, okay, what's the probability that price will continue pushing up? I think the probability is pretty low compared to bear reversal at the top of the range, right? That's the whole idea that I have. And I saw three consecutive bear bar close on the slow. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, I want to risk that. And I took a short here, put my stop here, tightening this range low. You can see that there's pretty amazing residual ratio as well. You can see that that's the whole trade idea. We can see that the bull trend probably will be a bull leg in a trading range because every single time it break above the previous high, it pull back below it, break above it, it pull back below it, and we can see that fail to close above this high as well. So I just took a short there, positive trading equation. Good residual ratio and the probability I think is pretty good as well. Three consecutive bear bar close on the slow. So I took the trade and then I with profit I would say 500 bucks. But let's talk about the trade that I took yesterday, right? Yesterday was a bit rough for me. And I think I trade emotionally yesterday, to be honest. You can see that I took a short here, I took a buy, I took a short again, break even, I took a long profit. But I think this trade is a lucky trade for me, to be honest. Like I just ex entered the trade based on emotion, I would say, based on luck. But let's talk about the trade that I took yesterday anyway, right? So I think yesterday I traded pretty emotionally because like at that time I was working overtime and then when I back home I have to work again and I feel like I want to have that dopamine hit when I lose my first trade. I want to win to really kind of like alleviate my stress in my life or I treat it as not I want to stick to my rule, I want to make money, but I treat it as I want to chase that dopamine hit, right? So last night I tried pretty emotionally, but luckily, um, I didn't blow my account or something like that, and I eventually I made a profit. But let's talk about the mistake that I made yesterday, right? So, um. Initially, I think I took a short somewhere around here. I believe I took a short here. And then the whole reason is okay, probably price breaking below this trading range. And I just took a short here. But um I took a short here. But the problem is, I took a short here and then put my stop here, tightening 1 to 1 visual ratio. But the problem is the breakout is not that strong, right? You can see that if I can wait for another bear bar, you know, another bear bar closing somewhere like this, then I would say pretty confident that this is like a strong bear breakout. Probably we will have a second leg down and then I can time the measure move. But you can see that the breakout got slapped back immediately and then I lose money very quickly, right? So, and also this may be a potential expanding triangle. You can see that, right? You can see that right over here. expanding triangle as well, and probably price will reverse instead of breaking below it, right? And I should wait for somewhere something like this, right? You can see that very clear break below this, very clear. We break below, even enter somewhere around here, put my stop here will make sense completely. But when enter here, probably we're still, even though we close below this horizontal line, but we're still rejecting the trend line as well. You can see I should be more patient and then wait for one more bar. After I took that loss, and then it was a like immediate loss for me, right? So I become a little bit agitated or emotional. So I took a buy here. Normally I wouldn't take such a trade like this because we're still technically very bad, and then the buy is just very hasty trade. I want to chase back my loss, and then I just, you can see, basically find a reason for myself to enter that trade, which is took a loss immediately as well. And then after taking a loss, I saw price, play out as my first idea. I believe I entered somewhere around here, right? I entered somewhere around here, and then I get a pretty good, you know, risk reward ratio. I got a pretty good win rate. No, this is a pretty good trade and has a pretty good probability for possible one-to-one risk reward ratio, but I didn't take profit there. And then I increased my loss size as well. Initially, I was trading 0.15, but I trade 0.5. I got agitated. I got emotionally affected, and then I didn't exit my trade at that time. I was 800 bucks in profit, and I saw pretty strong. I saw pretty. This is also the measuring move target of the trailing range as well. We can see that, right? And I saw a pretty strong bull bar. I'm thinking, fuck it, I want to take a buy because this pretty strong bull reversal. I probably will have a second leg up, and also we're reversing at the prior low, and then also the measurement of target as well. So I just took a buy somewhere around here. I forgot, to be honest. Okay, somewhere around here, I took a buy above there, put my stop initially here, and then I put my stop here, and then I just, when I woke up, I just suddenly have $1,000 in profit. But this is purely lucky trade. But do I think this trade makes sense? I think it's reasonable, right? But I definitely trading emotionally, right? You can see that definitely taking losses back to back, and then just really affect my psychology. But today I took a pretty good trade, and I stick to my, plan as well. So I think today is a good trade for me. And yeah, I want to be fully transparent and then talk about the bad and good of my trading, right? So right now my Funded Pivot account is up 1.7K, and I'm going to keep continuing to trade this account and then to see how far it will go. On 30th of May, right? So 15 days for me to trade this account. Hopefully I can get this account to $3,000. It would be nice, right? But long story short, I'm gonna call it a day because tomorrow I have to wake up earlier as well, go to work, and just keep trading and learning and learning. And also, just feeling good, to be honest. Life is amazing, life is good, so I'm gonna call it a day.